Well, boys and girls, I told you I'd give you an update on my project. It's rude and crude, but I tell you what, it'll get the job done. Uh, so I picked up some 8-inch swivel casters. So I went to the Harbor Freight in Blaine, and they only had one of the 10-inch swivels. So, well, and in the end, the 8-inch works just fine. It's probably better for turning and whatnot. It doesn't have to be out as far, and which is good. And I just tacked them on because, to be honest, I didn't want to fry the bearings, but I want to keep going, but I really don't want to fry the bearings. That one's already squeaking, rotating, and you see all the grease on it. I tried, Harbor Freight and their ingenious ideas. They gave you the tiniest little grease zerk. Can you see it? I suppose not. It's right there. Sorry. I can't see what I'm showing you. There's the grease zerk. It's not the right size for a normal grease gun fitting. So I had to try and push it in there with my finger. So that one's all loosey-goosey, which is perfect. That one's a little tighter. Like this one, it'll sit there and it'll swing back and forth for like ever. And this one, so it loosened up though. It was worse. So it did loosen up, and I tell you, it rolls. And like I said, it's rude and crude, but it'll more than get the job done. So I'm definitely can't complain. Try not to scratch vehicles. So it's wider than I wanted it to be. But heck yeah, get it on the pavement. There we go. So I already put the air compressor on it. That was like when that wheel was locking up. So gotta pump up the tires, and because those are like flat. But I mean, I could stand on it. I was standing on it with the air compressor, hands free. So bounce on it all day. It's like this. Ain't the best design, trust me. I know. But it's like that arm here's got some twist in it, but not much I could do about it at the moment. That's like this one's solid and that one, wants to lean, which is weird. Whatever, it'll work as long as it doesn't fold over. And if it ever does give out, I'll weld a plate on the bottom and then we'll just bolt the fucker on. That's what I should have done in the first place had I thought about it a little bit longer. But I don't have any, like, what is that, 1/4 inch, 1/8 inch frickin' just flat plate. So that's the harder part. But to be honest, I should have done that, and I wouldn't have tried to almost ruin the bearings. These kinds of things you figure out after the fact. I was just like, I'll just weld them on. Might as well. We're welding the whole frickin' project. So, they're there to stay for a little bit. But not a big deal, if anything, if they ever went bad. It was $16 a piece, 20% off of that. So, not bad. So, just happy to be able to put the air compressor on here with my air hose reel. I'll have the cord around, or the extra hose, that one there actually, wrapped around here if you ever need it, or an extension cord, and then a little basket on the bottom, and that'll be able, fit the air chuck in there and all that stuff, so you don't have to carry it in your arms when you wheel up to the tractor per se. So anyway, I didn't go through the grass yet. Well, I did, but I didn't. I did when I had 3 wheels. Because there's just not a lot of room for this thing. It's so freaking big, and there's so much stuff around here. Ugh. I go anywhere, do anything, anytime. So, heck yeah. Cannot complain. I'll do what I want. So if you need me to build you a lawnmower, cause it just reminds me of a lawnmower with the wheels out front like that. But heck yeah, that'll work. The 10-inch ones had greasable hubs and bearings on that. I wish, but oh well. They are what they are. They'll work. So content. I guess the wheels are crooked all together, aren't they? Like they're angled like that instead of like that. Don't know what to do about that. Because when you step on it, it should straighten them out, you know, because it should be lifting up on this, if anything, but it's probably just twisting the arm. I don't know. Either way, if it breaks, it breaks. I'll fix it. But for the moment, works great. So, ooh, that sounds great. Oh my gosh, it's just way too wide. I don't even know what time it is. I'm still waiting for the UPS guy to drop off the rims for the car. You know, it said between 1:30 and 3:15 or 1:15 and 3:15. My phone won't tell me what time it is here. And it is now 6 o'clock. And he still isn't here. That's what drives me nuts. When they give you that estimate. Oh yeah, 1:15 to 3:15, blah, 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 blah. And 6 o'clock and they're still not here. I mean, yesterday I saw him driving down the road at 7:30. I was like, holy fuck, dude, you're late. Jeepers, criminy. They can't even give you a good estimate. That's what irritates me. You know, yes, I appreciate getting my packages. That's all fine and dandy. I just wish they'd give you a more accurate time frame. And I understand it's not exact, and that's why they give you a 2-hour window, but that 2-hour window is far from even remotely accurate anytime. And what's really annoying is when I was up in St. Cloud, UPS would say, oh, between 9 and 1 or 9 and 12. Okay, no big deal. Well, literally an hour after they sent me that email, oh, now it's going to be 1 to 3. All right. And then 5:30, 6:30, there he comes. Like, you gotta be shitting me. They update the stupid thing, and they still can't even remotely get it right. So, golly, it was every single package they did that. Every single one. And it was like, okay, I can expect my package late in the afternoon. No big deal. I know it's going to be here. It means I'll have to move my project out another day. Whatever. It is what it is. And, yeah. He'd show up at 9 in the morning. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I was expecting that later this afternoon. It's when you least expect it. Look at that. Look at the clouds. Just pretty. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Anyway, so, yeah, that's my frustration with getting packages, is they just never come on time. So, I just knew that Friday I was going to end up getting the tires and rims mounted and balanced. So, I could tell you this project did not go according to plan whatsoever. I ended up sending back one of the converters today. I guess one burnt out on me. I don't know what happened. It just all of a sudden quit powering. Like, you son of a bee. And I don't know how to get that relay to swap over. Like my understanding of a 5-pin relay, I don't know how to get the thing to, you know, have another thing switch on the relay and that click over and whatever. I don't know. I had to figure that out, but I found out the ground for the high beam is the one that switched on and off or something like that, because only when the high beam switch was on but the headlights off, is the way I was doing it, would the daytime running light come on. And the minute you turn the high beam switch off, they turn off. Okay, so it's telling me the ground because I had a power source straight from the battery powering it. So it's like the only thing is the ground. So the ground is switched, so I'm going to provide a one-way ground with a diode, so that it's a physical ground. It has a ground all the time, and it'll be a switched power for the daytime running lights. But I got to wait for the new thingamabob to come whenever that's going to decide to show up. So we're waiting on that. I still got to do two trans mounts and a rear parking brake cable and a rear upper suspension link. So I still got work to do. It's not freaking done, obviously. So I spent most of the night now trying to figure out what the hell was going on, this, that, the other, and find out that one's burnt out. And everything I did yesterday fought tooth and nail. Oh my gosh. It just drove me nuts. Every single thing I did, and that's not really over dramatic or anything. It pissed me off to no end. Do this. Oh, that don't work. Do this. Oh, no, that don't work. It broke. It snapped. It burnt out. What the frick ever. Oh, bolt stripped out. Oh. It was one of those days yesterday. Today's better. But I just wanted to get this done today. But yeah. It'll work. So you can hear that. I don't even can. You can hear a screech coming from that front right one. Oh, no, it won't. No, it won't. There you go. Every time I go to speak. Stupid thing. Anyway. Don't melt the bearings, DJ. That might help. So, anyway. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the little update. It's not 30 minutes long this time. Gotta get the air compressor back on there and go for a little walk down the road and see what happens. So, stay tuned, I guess. I'll give you guys a sneak peek when this thing is diddly done. And, heck yeah. Oh, yeah, the fun thing is I had this drain on the bottom of the air compressor. And, it freaking broke off. Because, the air compressor ended up sitting on this thing. It sat down so low. And I finally figured out a way that I could do it where it's not going to be sitting on it and it would still be, sitting on its feet. But, of course, that had to break before I could figure that out, or get it done, I should say, before I could get it done. And it busted off level on the bottom of the air compressor. Son of a bitch. Really? Come on. So now I get to spend forever trying to get a chunk of brass out of the bottom of the air compressor. Go buy a new valve and a new elbow, because we're just going to do an elbow directly out of the air compressor to the valve to the hose. I just wanted something quick and easy, and in reality I should probably bring the valve out to the side of the air compressor. That would really make life easier than having to get way underneath there and whatnot. So we'll probably do that. We'll just get a pipe to come stick out just to the edge. So anyway, I suppose. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and God bless.